Thank you for tuning into Channel ATV. My name is THANDI CHIRWA, and I'm here with someone that we don't get to interview often. So, Mr. Davies Chirwa,
Yes.
founder of Channel ATV, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, even though we already know.
Well, my name is Davies Chirwa, and I just happen to be your dad. And I'm here. Usually you don't see me on camera. You see Tandy, you see other people in front of the camera. But I'm here because people want to know, what we do, how things happen behind the scenes, and I guess I can give you that because you're 18 years old now, so we can talk.
So, I know you've been to many Super Bowls. So, what is that experience like for you? How did you get to this point in the first place?
Well, that's a great question. The first thing that I had to find out was to develop a passion of loving the game itself, loving football. As you know, growing up in Africa, we didn't have access to this type of sports. We knew soccer, we knew basketball and everything else, but American football I had to learn when I came here. It took quite a few years to understand the game, know the language, then it took off from there. And then you also have to know the technicalities of what's required, what you're allowed to do when it comes to recording footage on the field, not on the field. So there are so many different rules that we have to follow. So basically, you had to study the game. That's a short answer I can give you. Yeah.
Right, and we're here on Monday, and Super Bowl's on Sunday. So what does this entire week look like for you?
Very exciting, very exciting. It's a historical week, an historical moment for us because for the first time, two black quarterbacks in the history of the NFL are going head to head. So that should be exciting. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes and Mr. Hurts, Jalen Hurts. So it's going to be exciting. I don't even know who I want to win because either way, it's a win situation, It's a win-win situation. So yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, and to step away from that a little bit, I know you have a background in computer science and building computers. Can you talk a little bit about that? I feel like the viewers don't know as much about you as I get the privilege of knowing.
Right. Well, first of all, that's a great question as well. Computers save me money because I could have been hiring people to fix stuff in the background, create, like install software for us because the hardware that we use is based on software, right? So the software runs the hardware. So having the foundation of computers for me and computer networking really set me up for this moment because I didn't know that it's something that I was going to benefit for in the future. I thought it was just education, you know what I'm saying? But working in corporate America for many years, I left that and started my own company. It's like a building block from one thing to the next. So to anybody who's watching me right now or listening to the sound of my voice, you have to have a passion for something. If you can find something that you love and get paid while you're doing it, then you're successful. So that's a description of success to me. So yeah.
Yes, you are very successful, and I'm so privileged to be interviewing you today. Thank you so much. Do you have any last words for the youth and our viewers?
Yes, for the youth that are watching right now, I'll just say we're living in a very interesting moments, very interesting times of our lives because you don't have to live the conventional way. You can find something that you really love, whether it's your passion, identify your gifts that God gave you, and then build up from there. And of course, education should come first. So have your education as a foundation, then you build up from there. But also believe in yourself because you can do anything. I've always preached that to you for many, many years. And here you are now for the very first time at the biggest stage of the world, it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So let me actually ask you, how does it feel to be here? Because most people are just seeing you behind the scenes. But how does it feel for you to be here?
I mean, every year my parents leave me in February and I'm at home alone. I'm just like, why can't I go? And this is the first year because I'm 18. So it's so exciting. It's been a build up and it really has lived up to the experience of what I've been hearing from my parents. And so I'm just very excited.
Bob Baker coming up now, your next interviewer. There you go.
All right.
Take it away.
Thank you.